Hi, I'm Anna, and I would like to welcome you today. I am really excited because I am launching my first product ever, and I'm really nervous and really excited. I love to journal. In fact, I teach a signature class of journaling, yoga, and meditation. And from there, a lot of journaling prompts and activities have come out. And I get so many questions and so many things like, oh, I got a journal for my birthday and I don't know what to do with it. Or I journal every day, but I get stuck. Sometimes I just sit there and I can't think of what to write about. I decided to really share this journey with you. So when I first started journaling, I started about 5 years ago, and every day it was a gratitude journal, and every day I would write 5 things that I was grateful for, and always the first one was, I am grateful for this morning cup of coffee. Then it would kind of go down a laundry list, like from I, like my husband, I'm grateful for my husband, I'm grateful for my kids, I'm grateful for my job, I'm grateful for my parents, and it beautiful, but yet I kind of felt like I was missing the boat. I was like, I don't know, it was just like, 5 minutes of me getting up and saying thank you, thank you, thank you, which is a great way to start your day. Don't get me wrong, I don't mean it that way, but just it wasn't really like I wasn't getting into the depth of it. Like people kept saying journaling's great, journaling's great, and I thought, wow, I'm definitely missing the boat on this. So I started to like really probe myself actually as I started to journal. I started to really just allow my mind, and they call it like mind dumping. I would just give myself 5 or 10 minutes and write whatever came to my mind. And what I found was that what came was really my critical voice. And for the first time ever, I actually got familiar with that critical voice. And not only did I get familiar with it, it had a space. So anything that I would be worried about or anxious about or overwhelmed or perseverating on, I could put in this journal, and it had its own space. It held its own space so that it wasn't holding space within me. So what I found after kind of mind dumping all of my stuff out there, that I was calmer and I had a lot more clarity, and I was able to look at things from a different perspective. And really, it was life altering for me because I used to wake up almost every morning completely overwhelmed with the to-do list. Like I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do today. So this really helped me wake up, get into a space of clarity, give my critical voice a space, but then also allow me to get some clarity. And what I also found was by doing that, I was able to really start to hear my inner voice, my gentle, soft inner voice that is guiding and wise, and connected to God. And so I started to be able to have these really beautiful conversations and expansion, and what I really desired and what I really wanted. So I've really loved journaling for this reason because it has changed my life. And so for that reason, I wanted to really share this with you because I know we all struggle and we are all overwhelmed. And if we can connect with ourselves, our inner selves, and with God, and hear that quiet voice, it really does change the day, change the tone of the day, and it can alter your life. So, in honor of my cup of coffee, I am offering this 30-day journal journey. It's a PDF of journal prompts and spaces to write with them for the price of one latte. Yes, that's right, one latte, all because it started with the cup of coffee. So, just so you know, I'm still very grateful for my cup of coffee. And I think really that you could even complete this in the time it would take you to order a cup of coffee, go to the coffee shop, get the coffee. So therefore, this is not a huge investment, right? It's worth a cup of coffee, the price of a cup of coffee, and every day the time it would take to buy a cup of coffee, or even make a pot of coffee, for that matter. So I prefer to journal in the morning. However, there are no rules, meaning you can journal whenever you want to journal, whenever it works for you. The only thing I would say is you need to make a 30-day commitment to yourself to journal every day, whether you journal in the morning, in the afternoon, evenings, before bed, in the middle of the night, if you get up, whatever works for you, but just make that 30-day commitment and really just see what comes from this. So remember, you're worth the investment. It's 30 days. It's very simple, not complicated. You're just going to click a link that will be included with this video or on my website, which is shiftyourgaze2.com. And you can find it under there as well. And it'll download either right away or you'll get an email sent to you, depending on what's going on. It's been a little, can get a little, I don't know, cranky. And I'm also adding kind of two things to this. So one is you're going to get a free Why Journal page, and that's just really to deepen your connection to those mornings when you're like, or those days, I should say, when you're thinking like, I don't feel like doing this. This is stupid. The Why Journal is going to help you get into the journal. And I would really like to offer a private Facebook group. I know I'm getting mixed emotions about that from other people. So I think I'm going to just leave that as I'll offer it. And if it's something you want to do, it's not mandatory. It's just a good way to connect with me and let me support you. And also, if you have any questions or concerns or building a community of people who love to journal, because I know I'm always talking about journaling. So that's my big spiel. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I just want to say thank you very, very much for allowing my vision to become a reality. I'm really excited about this journey, and I hope you take the time to invest in you, both time and just a tiny bit of money. Cup of coffee. Enjoy. Thank you so, so much.